Hello, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Today, I want to try to get as many hub quests as I can done today, because there's a lot. Some of them are going to be more fun than others, but the worst ones by far are probably, I think, are going to be giant bugs and not poisons, Banahopera Bloodbath. Those two are awful. So I'm going to do one of them second and one of them fourth. Start with a couple potentially fun monsters first. That one's not bad. But I'm going to start with I'm not going to do a capture because I'll forget. Nibblesnarf is pretty fun. So I have that. I need barrel bombs. And then I can save this. Save it. Where's Hot? Hot is there. Save it here. And I already ate before I started so that I wouldn't forget. The barrel business is supposed to be safe. Barrel buggy. It's fun. Oh, it's not a high rank village quest, which means that I can actually take supplies. It's wonderful to have supplies available. Yeah, I'm gonna do these for today. Clear as many as I can. I think the hub quests, if there's more than those two insect quests, like 50 Banahopera is never gonna be fun. Oh, I need to make sure I gather burned husks. That's interesting. So it's, if I do the quest for the village, every hunt I do from then on can have burned husks in them, I guess? That's cool. I like that. That's an interesting system. Instead of making it only the high rank quests and all that. There's the boy. What am I supposed to attack it? No. No need to attack. Oh, you can maybe bomb there. Okay. A weird monster. I love the design. I was hoping I could get the jump in time. But I really like Nibblesnarf. It has really grown on me. He's not the best in terms of actual fighting, but I'm a bit iffy on that hitbox, which is fine. It's an expected hitbox. It doing this is pretty annoying, but that's just every monster does this stupid positioning stuff in this game. Oh, it actually blocked it! Or my cat blocked it, but I actually think the sand might have helped. I really hope it was the sand. Okay, it definitely ate that. Means I wait till it explodes. I fish it up. And then I can deal damage. I really think it could be fun. Like, of all the monsters to see again, I would really enjoy Nibblesnarf. In a newer, less slightly clunky game. Oh, that's gonna be air blast. Oh, it wasn't. I don't know what that is. Oh, interesting. Weird. Shoot, I didn't paintball it. It's definitely going to zone 3 though. If it leaves, so. I think I'm mostly fine. It's either zone 3 or zone 2. I don't think it can go anywhere else. Ooh, burned husk. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. But it's a fun creature. Okay, are you leaving? It looks like it's leaving. No, it's just moving around for no reason with no focus, which is a lot more confusing. Kind of an interesting mount. Uvula break? I think this is a theoretical fishing point, but I wouldn't be able to get it in time, I feel. Okay, I didn't know it would combo into that. It's good to know. Wasted the reload. Great timing. Well, it didn't grab it. I would definitely question that a little. At least run into it. I just want to get the burned husks, I don't forget. Oh, I mean, thank you, Nibblesnarf. Very friendly. What a friendly little guy. Now it's leaving? No. Too slow? So just surprised. Oh, okay. Actually, this is the worst place to be trying to evade this, because I'm right by the wall. I'm much more used to these guys running away too often as opposed to just sort of sitting around. This guy's kind of relaxed. The gills things are out, but it didn't do the sandblast. Never seen that. I always saw gills as a instant. Oh, maybe it's exhausted. Maybe that's what the gills are about. It's not worth it, but... Zone 2. Should reload, sharpen, not reload. Once I get to the Banahabra stuff, I'm going to be reading about, what, Kineticist, fun class, you know, tabletop role-playing game. Oops, my bad. Stop. I don't like when monsters do this. They just do nothing. Because that's far more confusing. Because I slid on its back there. That's not the direction I was inputting, because you can't go backwards, so it just went in the direction I was facing. It's definitely going to zone 3. I like these little sand things. They make no sense to me, but... Oh, that would be really good. Monster Hunter Wilds, Nibblesnarf's back, but the sand mounds actually have collision. Oh, I am going the right way. I still don't know the best wake up. Not particularly worried, but... Oh, I actually have bombs this time. Okay. Sure. See how it behaves. Yeah. It's funny. It was a weird hit. It felt like the explosion on that's a little bigger than it was visually. Okay, if he hits me here, I'll complain. Good. Don't need to complain. Unpredictable movement. Again, that hitbox feels odd. Like, I'm above its mouth, it shouldn't really hit me effectively. The Nibblesnarf dives, but with actual variety, where if it dives into water, it just submerges itself. I can't see what's happening. I got a little greedy there. It's kind of one of the... I wonder if there's any other monsters that have like similar heartbreaks to like a uvula, like a unique-ish heartbreak. But I understand it's gonna do the spin on the wake up because I didn't fish it, which is why it's better to fish if you can. And the free damage, but I can get hit. I didn't get hit, that was lucky. Hitbox, or at least the visual there, I think really suggested that I should have gotten hit. Nope. Now let's reload real quick. Oh yes, in the worst location. I think this is the one attack that is kind of... I mean, it's a necessary part of the attack. It's the way to bait it to eat a bomb, which helps it be a little less annoying. Because it's not just a delay in the hunt. It's a bomb-eating minigame, which is pretty fun. I really disliked Nibblesnarf the first time I fought it, but I like it a lot more now. Could be gathering stuff, but I'd much rather look at something else for a little bit. What is... oh, there. What a weird... Is it possible to skip? What a weird requirement system for a role-playing game. Like, there's probably something missing, but having a prerequisite for a level 20 feat be a like automatically gained level 11th level feature, unless there's some way to skip that. I don't know, can't remember well enough. I'm here to kill a bunch of bugs. I don't think there's anything that helps kill bugs. The feline weakener is completely worthless. Okay, Pnahabra versus Vespoids. I'm gonna do this one first. Ooh, you can kill 50 Vespoids and 20 Hornitor. It would be so much fun. How does this behave? It's still useful. It's weird that you can call it on maybe a low-level hub. Oh, I really hope these vests, like, it's actually like an increased rate of bugs. They only gave me 4 poison smoke bombs, not really any extras. I should bring the ration. Please be like 5 to, please be 10 per zone. Super high density of bugs. These are Hornitors, not Vespoids, I think. Check. Yep. I mean, yeah, it's kind of the worst style. The mountain herb one was frustrating because it's 20 mountain herbs when you can only really get a few per go. Is not fun. 50 Vespoids though with a Najarala. I'm actually gonna see if there's some trick to this. Cause I really, if there's, I hate this. Like, I'm not even here to fight it. But I just couldn't run past it. Which is part of the world, it makes sense, but... Does not look like there's any shortcut to the Vespoid hunt. Other than not missing. I'm not gonna get any parts from this. It really is, I think, the worst quest. Like an obnoxious bug that backs away, flies above you. I should have done this with like a bow. I should have picked a ranged weapon so that I could shoot them out of the air. But it is the worst quest design I can imagine. If there's only like 3, maybe 4 per area. like, even if there were 5 per zone, I'd still have to wait for stuff to respawn. But if there's only an average of like 2 to 3 on, like, average on all zones, still like 3 sets of respawns. So unless there's that horn item, maybe the horn item can summon Vespoids. Such a silly quest. Doing this with Prowler probably wouldn't have been a bad idea. You know, every hit I do is going to definitely annihilate a Vespoid. Especially if I don't want to have to chase it to swing and then miss anyway. A weaker weapon would help, but I guess I'll check the ice. So, I've done almost a full loop and I've gotten a 1/5 of the way. If there aren't at least like 6 in the ice area, it's just a bad quest. But I wouldn't assume there should be any in the cold because they're bugs. Oh, there are some, which is why I checked. I should have used a ranged weapon. Prowler or like a bow gun. Or a bow. That would have been a perfect chance to use the poison smoke bomb, actually. Why is this the highest bug population area? These like icy caves. I guess they can make Vespoids like the cold if they want to. Just feels weird. What a weird... This reminds me of like a museum. With like exhibits representing, you know, prehistoric creatures, ancient animals, and those types of things, just in like a diorama where the background's like a picture and then the foreground is a diorama. And then it just has a specific, like, doesn't really move well as you change your perspective. Which is interesting. Kind of funny that's what it makes me think of. Najarala. I'm glad it didn't magically sense me from without being able to see me. I'm glad. I genuinely didn't expect that. Such a good monster. Only I was here to hunt it instead. Well, I actually have a Nadrala hunt. I could do that one next. It's just such a good monster design. It just cut out of its own animation. Because it's about to do something and then it got interrupted by itself deciding to roar. Wonder how Najarala changes in maybe high and G rank. I wonder if he gets more exploding scales. Whether any moves change significantly. At least these guys seem to respawn quickly. It helps a little. But yeah, I should have picked a ranged. Something that could hit from range instead of this. Because with this, if they decide to sit in the air, I can't do anything. Bounce off the prey. The infinite kunais from Rise would be pretty helpful here. Okay. I think go 5-1. So 5 has nothing. If 1 has nothing, that's pretty much ideal. Because 2, 4, 8, 6, 2, 4, 8, 6, 7, 9, 3, 2 is a pretty easy loop. I guess I can do that loop, but pop into 1 and go back out. Go back to 2 right away. And the Palicos kill the Vespoids too quickly. Oh, a corpse. Maybe I should have made, maybe on the Nahabra when I could as well. Poison dual blades. Find the lowest level dual blades that have poison on them. And maybe I can use those. I don't know if they'll poison quickly enough though. They probably kill before they poison. But it'd probably be better than using Switch Axe. Using a greatsword and expecting to get a intact insect body. It's not a reasonable decision or plan. Bugs. But no, I think for the Nahabra one, I'm just gonna either make or grab whichever one I have. Whichever, either light or heavy bowgun I have. Probably light, because light, I assume, is less likely to kill and explode a bug. 22 more. I'm pretty sure there were some here before. Or no, there's none in 7. There's 7 or 3. One of them didn't have any. I cannot recall which. Oof. Yeah, I don't know how... Actually, I don't even know how ranged weapons control. I don't know if I can actually aim upwards. I assume I can. It'd be pretty silly if I couldn't. The Najarala doesn't seem like it's here anymore. It wasn't in 6, which means that it might be in 7? I mean, by 7 I mean 4. It's one of the weird... I should probably at least use a few of the smoke bombs. Get a couple extra corpses that way. Don't kill it. Thank you. Get at least a little bit of loot instead of letting it sit there. No Nodrella. Interesting. Where would it have gone? Guess it could be at one of the ice areas. Or zone 5. This is the issue with the poison smoke bombs. They don't group up. Even if I want them to, I can't really hit multiple of them very reliably. Oh, that's actually really good. Does it count as my kill, though? I hope it did. Thank you, Ioprey. I owe you. Don't you dare hit it with the boomerangs. Oh, that was close. They could have wasted it. 13 more. I mean, it's fairly relaxed to do. It's just a weird... I'm not... I know I should check zone 1. Make sure I give stuff time to respawn. Nope. Nada. Not paying enough attention. I really wonder why. I guess these quests were made for the sake of people need to farm these parts occasionally anyway. Which means they might as well give a quest that provides that option, or at least decently decently helps with that. Only these bugs were a little bit more herdable. Oh, 2 is about the best I'm gonna get. Another one walked in. Nice. No! Got ruined by my stupid Palico. Oh, I should have done this without any Palicos or something, like... removed Palicos entirely just so they couldn't do that to me. Because they're not helping much with the killing of the Vespoids. Lucky drop. Okay, keep moving. That would have been a great time. I knew the Prowlers were going to kill it though, but it would have been great to smoke Poison Bomb there. They would have failed. Let's go to Zone 8. It's kind of a silly everything. Why is it not drawn back here? Where was it before? I wish that oh, that'd be cool if the roar knocked all the Vespoids out of the air. It would be helpful. That was weird, camera. I have to assume it was the Najarala that just killed Vespoids. I was at 5, and I'm at 3. So I killed one, and the Najarala killed one. That's very helpful. It does a lot of work. Three more. 1, 2, 3. If they group up, I can Poison Smoke Bomb and get them all. That won't happen, but I can dream. I have to wait, make sure they're all aggroed. I understand the erratic movement because they're bugs. I really wish they weren't so erratic though. More predictable would be less annoying. Again, it wouldn't fit the aesthetics. I know why it isn't predictable. Okay. That quest took longer than it should have because it just shouldn't. There should be no 50 bug quests, in my opinion, but considering what it is, I didn't feel that bad. It's interesting to look at all the nitty-gritty details in role-playing games. Like how they implement controlling elements and how limiting it to a unit of bulk. It's a way to manage carrying capacity. This is gonna be the Catendant, right? And if it's not the Catendant, it could be the chef. It's not the Attendant. It's the chef. Why is this chef separate from the hub chef? Like, why would that not be shared with the hub? Is it because multiple people can be within the hub and everything else is single player? So there's no, like, weird overlap potential? Kind of interesting. I should figure out what the horns do, seeing that quest. Okay. I wanted to do... Actually, this was a chance to do non-aerial. Because I kind of like non-aerial Malfestio. And this is a chance to try out Tempest Axe, which I think helps with attacking an axe form. Energy Charge, Tempest Axe. I do like Trance Slash. It's probably not worth it. Heal, that's not bad. Oh, I probably can't use it. I can maybe use it to clear sleep before I fall asleep. That might be worth trying. That's probably the safe choice. Escape, Absolute Evasion is probably the correct choice, though. Sure. Okay, I have to remember I'm not doing aerial. I just switched off of it, and I'm probably going to start instantly try rolling towards it. So I need to keep that in my mind. And this is a capture. Do I have an updated capture item set? I have flash bombs. Flash bombs. This is updated. It has cool drinks, which I don't think I want. Yeah, Jurassic Frontier. Nope, wrong one. Oh, this is not even correct, because it's missing stuff anyway. So I'll just make a full set. So, one of each trap. Oh, I also have nutrients in this setup. Okay. 2 of those, and it's probably safest to either be 2 spider net. Oh, is it spider web? Is it spider web and thunderbug? Net and thunderbug, so not spider web. Our net's this. Spiderweb. Are nets mixed in with the spiderwebs? They are. Bring 2 of those so I can make 2 more pitfalls. Yeah, that was not good enough. Might as well replace it. And capture, capture, capture. Capture quest. I didn't put Tranks. I knew I'd forgotten something. I at least have 3, so it's fine, but... all the extra traps I have are useless if I don't have extra Tranks. I only have 3. Three, 4, 5, 8, 9, 11, 10. Seems like a good idea. Burned husks, though. Gotta collect these when I see them. probably should have assumed it wouldn't be here. I think it can, so I shouldn't just assume. Yeah, 4 seems, I think, like the most likely. I should still check 6. Because there's always a chance. Okay. 9, 11, 10 are also decent. I mean, most of these places feel like they're the right type of zone for Malfestia to show up in. Oh, right there. I'm not using aerial. Which means that I can roll like a human being. Which is helpful. Ooh, burned husk. So I want to build up Tempest Axe as fast as I can. Because I want to try it. My understanding is that it's basically good for the hack and slash attack. I hate when it does this. I'm gonna get a hit. I should have gotten hit there. Hey, I got hit. I got a free stack of Tempest Axe. Okay, that was just unfortunate. Shoot. Because I was stunned, it put my weapon away, but I was trying to put my weapon away even though I shouldn't have. Okay. Avoid. So now I want to use Axe as much as possible. I need to actually figure out... I need to remember the combos to get to the hack and slash attack. Is it down into this? No. Oh, it's this into that? Yes. It's not very helpful. It might, okay, that's so bad. The moment I bounce, it's instantly worthless. It's instantly a terrible item. Or, skill. Or art. Art. It's not a skill. If I'm going to bounce on its wings, I have to attack it from behind. Just to stand. And it also makes energy charge worse if I want to use Tempest. So I want to try to focus on using the axe. It's just kind of detrimental. They don't really combo. Unlike Demon Riot and the axe. Demon Riot really combos with energy charge. Yeah, it goes really quick eventually, like this. Which is a different style. But I think it's worthless. I think I should only activate it when there's an opening. Get the initial hits in. And then try to get as many attacks in as I can. It's worthless against monsters that's moving around. It might be, I think, weirdly usable for aerial stat. Okay, I didn't know that just stopped moving that close to it. Good to know. Yeah, I think it's just kind of bad against a fast monster. You can't really do the hack and slash attack, and I don't think it really benefits. I don't think that's any other benefits. Well, except there's a vertical combo that it gives, but I'm not actually sure what that is. That's fine. Got the reload. And the affinity, actually. It's also useful. Range promise of the capture. And that I have absolute evasion. I kind of want to run Demon Riot. I don't like Tempest Axe because against something like this. What would it be good against? There's a few early game monsters that were fairly easy to combo and actually achieve the hack and slash attack against. Oh, I hate Renoplos. They're the best. Why does it roar there? Renoplos is gonna charge me. Yeah, since I can't, like, reliably knock it down like I could if I was doing aerial. It just feels kind of unlikely to help. I hate Renoplos. I should just give up. It's not worth even trying, because it's never gonna work. Here's a scenario where it would have worked. And it's gonna bounce on the wing somehow. Or by the time it gets up to speed, it stands up anyway. It'd be so good if it didn't stand up that quickly. Oh yeah, the confusion. And the solid arms. There's a few attacks that this guy does that I could take advantage of. To try and use the hack and slash, but I have to not get hit by the confusion to really do that. I hate roars. Ah, you deserve this. There. This bird's very slow to leave. I think Tempest Axe is not... Okay, I need to actually think. What monsters could it be good against? Rathalos. Maybe. Okay, I can't walk on the side like that. I feel like Rathalos could work. That's one of the more annoying things, when they knock you over when you actually don't want them to. It's fine. Like Rathalos, you can flash out of the air a lot, and that would give good chances to hit with Tempest Axe. Give me the... And then it instantly bounces. That's capture time though, that's good. Renoplos. No one likes you, Renoplos. Your ears are pretty funky too. Probably going to zone 7 or 4? Three. That's not where I expected. Which is good, because I don't think there's a tree for it to sit in at zone 3. I could be misremembering. Okay, it's roaring the moment I'm in the area, which is good. Actually, this is one of the more obnoxious captures because of flight. Because it can just... I hate this game. Like... I'm glad I brought spare traps, but don't have monsters do this. They don't do this as much anymore, I think, but... You get to an area, they're there for 2 seconds, they leave. It's so obnoxious. It helped in this scenario. So annoying. I do think it's been improved upon a bit, so it's good. That's good rewards. A large variety of parts. In the top section, the capture should be kind of similar to carving it. I think it was better than carving it. In terms of number of rewards. Impulse. Okay. I think I need to suffer. And I can't change my gear here, it's bad design. They really did do a good job of fixing in later games. I'm going to finish the other bug one, because that's going to be the most frustrating, and getting it done sooner is better. Which is better? Low 80 attack? Does the attack matter? I can do this because I don't know how bowguns work. I don't need armor, it's fine. I'm gonna mess around with going back to aerial. Oh yeah, I can't have the charge thing because that doesn't exist for this weapon. Faster reload. Interesting. Timed explosive into the ground. Interesting. So these are, everyone above is generic. Sure. I'll die very easily if there's any monsters that are dangerous, but... I bet there's gear they provide for base level gunners, right? I also should have probably... Ooh, there's no equipment. Oh, there are equipment sets. I should have set an equipment set. Oh well. It's interesting that the helms are shared. It's very odd. Kinda like it. I think the helm has a higher attack value in exchange, or attack skill value. It's not gonna help, but... Okay, bug killing. Polisher doesn't help. Okay, time to learn the most basics. I don't even know what button to push to aim. Oh shoot, I need to update my capture setup. I need to add 5 tranks to it. Why does it start unloaded? Do I not have infinite normal ammo? I must have infinite normal one though, that'd be weird. Okay, press this. So right bumper is aiming. Then I aim with this stick. Oh, I don't like how it shifts. And then I shoot that. I reload with Y. Oh, I don't like it switching shoulders. I really don't like that shoulder element. I have to manually... It doesn't auto-reload. To manually reload in this game. Kind of annoying. I don't know if this is going to be any faster. Can I wonder if it's gyrate somehow. That'd be kind of interesting. Yeah, I don't think this is worth it. What button did I just push? I'm out. This is not going to help at all. There's no way this is going to be faster. It's already exploding them so far, so it's not going to help that much. Nope, I give up. By ranged, you'll never come back, because that aiming is... Unless there's a way to change it, that aiming is not good. Very uninteresting aiming system. I might as well eat. Eat for stamina. Mac. Ooh, 50-50. Cool. Stones and throwing knives. Can I aim stones effectively? might be helpful. I'm good. I'm not gonna figure that out right now. This game. The fact that it doesn't save your Hunter Art setups. It would be so easy to save Hunter Art setups based on what you have selected. Oh, you're an aerial switch axe. Save that, but I guess it was to save. They needed to preserve, I don't know, memory, storage space on the 3DS. So I had to make sure they didn't waste a single megabyte on tracking different weapons and their hunter arts, hunting styles. I already have the rocks. Oh yeah, what's this? Impulses. So, the current goal is to get this done quickly. Let's see how rocks behave. Can I aim with a rock? Really doesn't look like I can aim a rock. This is kind of what I was... I want to see if I can kill it with a rock. I clearly cannot efficiently kill them with rocks. And I can't throw rocks to hit them when they're high up, so rocks are pointless. Nahabras are worse than Vespoids. At least there seems to be more of them in this area. Yeah, but Nahabras are way worse. Is that a new one that spawned to replace one of the ones that I killed? Vespoids didn't move quite that much. At least none of the 50 that I killed did. Yeah, I think that one might have respawned. Or it flew up way high and then came back down. Yeah, no Vespoids did this. I should have done this quest first. Then when I went and did the Vespoid quest, I would be like, oh, this is so nice. Instead, now, the Vespoid quest makes this one even more annoying. Instead of the opposite. And it missed the swing. At least the Palicos did it. Okay. This is not gonna be, this is gonna be worse than the Vespoid one already. Okay, come on. Vespoids. Oh no. Nahabras. I wonder if the hitbox on that jump is like fully accurate on it being on the right side. So if I jump on the with a Nahabra on my right, maybe that's when it doesn't successfully hit. So I should always try to jump left instead of right. Just... Oh, this is such a bad quest type. At least they respawn quickly enough. That I can probably just rotate between 1 and 2, 1 and 3, and it will be fine. Hope. If they respawn as quickly as they seemed to be. Not that quickly, only one's back. And it's 5 meters up. Maybe I should have done like insect glaive. Tried to pogo up to hit them when they're in the air. Or shot a kinsect at them, see if they could kill it. That might have been a good idea. Yeah, the only saving grace is that these spawn faster than small monsters do. Come on. I think if there was a Vespoid monster that behaved exactly like a Vespoid, but had the large monster HP of like a Yankutku, it would be the worst monster ever. The constant floating backwards, jumping about, left and right, it would not be fun. Actually, I guess that's what Celtis sort of does. The Celtis was pretty annoying. Oh, that Celtis quest is terrible. Because the quest itself is a sequel to a hub quest, when the hub quest is clearly harder than the sequel 7-star village quest. Which is goofy. It's a very weird order for them to have placed the quests in. Maybe I should... I might look at... Oh. That would be... Oh, that would be a nightmare. I think. I've never fought Vespoid Queen. I'm assuming it behaves kind of like a Vespoid, or... No, Vespoid's a little better in Gen U than Nahabras. They don't fly as erratically. But yeah, Vespoid Queen coming back. Just bring back all the weird monsters. Bring back Celtis and not Celtis Queen. Make people annoyed. Like, Vespoids don't do this. I'm at 21. It feels like I've been here for 20 minutes, but probably only like 10. Wonder what. Wonder what the fun would be. Yeah. Maybe an old monster to bring back, but it's not a popular one. Ooh. About 7 meters in size. A big, terrifyingly big insect. Well, maybe they'll cooperate a bit. Yeah. I kind of hope there's a bug nest full of aggressive insects. It wouldn't be very fun though. Be a real nightmare. Unsurprisingly, no Nahabra. Oh, hello, Ludra. Ooh, Nabras. Probably not worth trying to kill, though. Group up. Wonderful. One more. The last one didn't get poisoned, unfortunate. Wonder if there's any poison weak bottom and other than it didn't make it. Other than the Elder Dragon, I wonder if there's any monsters where they could be like poison weak to such an extent where actually having a poison weapon would be worthwhile. Looks like Vespoids, Nahabras, the best way to kill them if you want the parts poison. Which means that maybe Vespoid Queen was weak to poison, I don't know. Wait, did one just... Oh, one respawned right where I killed one, okay. Okay, no, that was just flying up, I'm leaving. Vespoid Queen is weakest to fire, which is not surprising. It's very appropriate. I wonder if there's been a bit of Habra Queen. I'm gonna get hit right here. Oh, I didn't, because it's not attacking, because it's just a nuisance monster. There's been no Binahabra Queen, which is not surprising. Because why would there need to be? It would just be a Vespoid Queen, slightly different probably. Darn, they didn't respawn here. $17 more. Group up, group up, group up. I left. This goes decent with the Prowler. Piercing Boomerang hits like 3 or 4 times, could kill it probably in 1 boomerang. With the big boomerangs as well. Less of a tedious wait for them to land. Very nice looking considering how ugly it is. Guess I should check 9 and 10. Actually 8 definitely has Binahabras, doesn't it? So Hornator Vespoid, Great Thunderbug Vespoid Queen, Alteroth Binahabra, Atolka, Conchu, Celtis, Desert Celtis, Celtis Queen, Desert Celtis Queen. Then Monster Hunter Online has 2 unique ones. Monster Hunter Stories has Dracophage bugs. I'm not clicking anything about the Celtis because those are relevant to this game. Except so Atolka is Generations. Or Generations Ultimate? I should check. Because if it's Generations, then it's a high rank monster. And if it's Ultimate, then I have to wait till G rank. Actually, not knowing might be more fun. Okay, so I will have to... It will be a while before I can fight a Atolka. It's kind of interesting that there were no... like, early ones. Oh no, I knew generally about it. It's not an issue. It's just more like, if I didn't know, it might actually be beneficial. But it doesn't act... It's not like... It's not like if you spoiled, what, Geismagorm. Like the actual twist existence of Geismagorm, which might be a spoiler in and of itself right now. Or the one in World, Base World's final monster. Like those would be big spoilers, but that's not important. See, it's funny that Atolka... I could've... Full bump, triple. Wonderful, if they don't kill them. Palicos, don't kill them. 3 harvests. It's a record. Kinda interesting that Atolka... I don't know, Atolka is like the most noteworthy, I guess, Generation's ultimate, like, endgame monster. Whereas Nakarkos, I know about, but I just, like... They don't have the same place in my mind. Despite the cool aesthetic. I guess it's the weapons. I think the Atal-Ka weapons are just so visually distinct. I'm gonna run around, hopefully group them up a bit. At least two? Only one, whatever. I don't know. I guess I just don't know what the Nakarkos weapons look like. Yeah. I mean, the first... Because I'm looking on Kiriniko at the different weapons just to see what they look like. The Nakarkos Charge Blade is one of the more generic weapons. It's just a skull-faced shield, bones. It's not, like, noteworthy. I guess, so they're fairly... Oh, they're dragon with low sharpness, sort of. And they're, like, very low dragon. Maybe 6 dragons a lot for a starting weapon at that point in the game, but... If I look at... I guess I exhausted all the spawns in these areas, which is unfortunate. So I'm looking at switch axes because those are the easiest to compare. 3 slots, power file. The sharpness is worse on the Atal-Ka. Oh yeah? What did that one look like? Gun lance. Oh, I kind of like how that, like the crossbow part on the lance is kind of neat. Might not be about the looks, but it at least looks like decent. I kind of like it. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really have a strong niche. Like, I'll have to actually, like, I don't have a good sense of scale on, like, weapons at that stage of the game for obvious reasons. Because I haven't made any weapons that far, because I'm nowhere near that point, but it's kind of... They don't look special, so that it doesn't look like there's a specific reason, whereas like I guess the Atal-Ka have defense, 3 slots, and I mean power file has nothing to do with it because that's specifically switch axe, but... I bet I can get them in zone 5. Kind of interesting. Yeah. I wonder what it was from the sword and shield. It's kind of an interesting sword in the sword and shield. The hammer is kind of weird. Yeah, I need to find the 1 Banahabra. I know there could be some in 10. It's weird. I don't know this game well enough. Seeing a Latreon show up feels weird. Because to me, I've never fought it in World. Because I haven't gotten that far. But it's just, Alatreon in my mind is associated with World because of the extreme elemental requirements on that fight. Weird. Alatreon has like a bunch of weapons. All but one of them are rarity 7. Yeah. Like, it definitely seems like generically cozy compared to like the Nakarkos, especially with like barely any purple, a fair bit of white, a ton of blue. Only 310, I guess. Yeah. Better raw defense instead of dragon, but you don't. 13 dragon as like a level 5 for the one I'm looking at doesn't seem really that valuable. So Latros, that's very weird. Like I said, rarity 10 charge blade, everything else is rarity 7. Yeah, it's like a generic goal. Chris is a very wait, it's not. Kiriniko's confusing. I thought that the orange coloration on weapons was indicating G rank, but all the crafts for Otol. Oh no, you can get Otolka high rank quests with Hub DLC, where it's a high rank with 12,000 HP, 11 attack. I shouldn't look at that too much, that's a spoiler. I guess you can technically make those in high rank. Maybe. And the final component can only be gotten in G rank. No, that's not how it works. Okay, I guess the coloration on those is just the final name or something. I shouldn't be looking at too much at these, because these will... I will spoil myself at some point about quests that might matter. Not that this is a story-heavy game, but... a couple of Najaralas. Let's do one of the Najaralas. Very fun monster. Monster type that should be more common than it is. Actually, where is it? Is it in Marsh, which needs cold? Even though it actually, I don't really need to bring cold in the hub anymore, because I get 4 for free. This is interesting. I can carry 10, but I can't grab 1 from that stack. interesting game. These weird niche issues. Issues is overstating it. I do hope I'm aerial. Good. Being in the air is helpful. That was weird. I'm burning through my stamina too much. Okay, the moment I get into this, it's dangerous. Starting the mount with empty stamina is bad. The fake out. Kind of like this old mounting system. I love landing on a rock. Oh, I could envy a subquest. So productive if I did. Reload, good. Oh, got away. Deserved to be hit there. But I got, oh, it bounced off the tree. That's cool. Most monsters totally ignore trees. But the projectile from Najarala's tail actually collides. That's great. More than I'd ever expect from this game. Weird. Ooh, lucky. That aerial immunity on the launch is very helpful. But with enough practice, there's a lot of attacks that can be avoided with it, and not just feel luck. Oh. Okay. Tail damage? Oh, I hope there's like a Najarala longsword. It's like a weird chainsword, just because it would fit aesthetically. Or like a chainsaw. Whoa. That's acceptable. I got the reload. I didn't get the hit. Don't get hit here, and then jump out. To sharpen soon. Bit of a janky. Is that limping? Probably not. I love how quickly it travels to zone 2. It's impressive. 542 is the correct path. I feel like I should just whetstone again. I didn't say max. Might as well be at max. Good time to sharpen though. Now I'm gonna lose half my HP to poison. Be at full though. Close enough to full. That when as long as I don't get hit, it will recover. I don't have bombs on this setup. This is not the Nibble Snarf setup. Bad idea because he's gonna roar. Oh, but I actually flinched him out of the roar. I should have assumed he'd roar after though. That was a bad idea. Spin again. Okay, it's good to learn for sure. Don't go for those in scenarios like that. Burned husk. Very high value. I can't see what's happening. Very janky ending. Burned husks are more important than a low rank Najarala. Oh, this is a hyper Najarala. Still don't know for sure what hyper means, but it exists and it has 7,000 HP. Oh, this is Monster Hunter Gen and Monster Hunter Gen U. Different Kirinikos. Flickaxe. The Insect Glaive, Needle Ivy. Ooh, that's kind of neat looking. Coiled Nail. I think that kind of does a good job with a lot of items. Monster Fluid was used for a lot of items that I have not made. Flicker Axe is just the higher tier. Okay, the Flicker Axe is an upgrade from the Flick Axe, but the Flick Axe has its own tree. So the level 4 Flick Axe, 170 plus 10, 170 plus 15, Para versus Para, Flick Angriff, 310, 10, blue, Para. Okay, better raw on the Flick Axe line. don't think I'm making that though. I don't think I need a paralysis file. I hate Yangaruga. I should do it now. Yangaruga doesn't really fly, so I don't think I want to bring flash bombs. Heavy divider is a Carbolite, Moss Plate, ooh, Drembros. Becomes a high enough raw exhaust file. Which I have a lot of respect for exhaust file because of Sunbreak, so that might not be bad. I should be looking for the airship. But if I know where Yangaruga likes to be, it's right here. The worst place to fight it. In a small tunnel. It's not here. That's great news. I won't have to deal with mounting, clipping me into a wall, and kicking me off and wasting a mount. I don't think it fully wastes the mount. I think the mount gauge doesn't... It's not as if I have to get a fresh mount. Or like, the mount doesn't count. I think after every mount it becomes harder to mount more, but it doesn't count for the purpose of that. I wish I had earplugs. That's why I hated Yangaruga, I remember now. It wasn't the poison, it was the earplugs. Or wind pressure. I think they're roars, and not just wind pressure. Should be a mount very soon, but apparently I gotta... It's not that... It's less rare than it should be to get a knockdown instead of a mount first. But the mount usually occurs before the knockdowns. Pretty rough monster to mount. With all those spikes on its back. Oh, this is doomed. This is not happening. Yeah, that was not happening. Even if I blocked that, it wouldn't have happened. This is what I hate about this monster. Roar to go backwards into a charge forward. It's just very tedious. I messed up. That was bad. That was all wasted. Don't have time to go for an element discharge. Hate that attack. Because I can't roll out of the way of it with this weapon. Or with aerial. And that's the annoying attack. That's definitely a roar. Because it's blasting from the mouth instead of the wings. It's kind of the only imaginable distinction. I do respect roars that lead to unavoidable damage, though. Then they're not a waste of time. That's bad. In the air? Okay, it's moving. You want to be in the air for roars because it's slightly faster. I think. I never actually timed it. I probably should. Because then I'd know for sure if it's worth trying to do. Which, I mean, if it isn't worth it, then what am I going to do? Just get hit by the roar anyway? So it's definitely not. It's almost certainly worth it. That's definitely better. That was unavoidable. I'm carrying nutrients with me, not antidotes. That's what I was hoping for. I need to start packing antidotes. Agreed. Worth. Yeah, these spikes would make this mount pretty awful. The Gammoth is probably a fairly comfortable monster to mount. Other similar fluffy ones are probably not bad, but most are probably not comfy. Interesting, the scaling. I think the hub doesn't scale down in this game, but it really doesn't feel worse than the equivalent in Rise. I think Rise, it scales down to one player to whatever extent it does, but monsters feel still fairly fine in low rank. The high rank monsters and G rank might actually become an issue, but low rank it's better than in Rise. That is why I hate this monster. That exact roar. At least when it combos into a poison attack, it's at least not a waste of time. I could have killed it 5 seconds faster. 10 seconds faster if it weren't for the pointless roars over the course of the hunt. Fun. The Zephyr slip. Monster approaches you, fly away. Cool idea. I think I'm reading. You're jumping. Every 2 levels, 1d4. It's not actually that good scaling. It's my impression. I mean, it's big AoE, which is useful. As I talk to myself. Renoplos. Okay, so Renoplos, Bullfango, Piscine Livers, Conchu, Blangos, Jagia. Should definitely do some of these small monster quests. Oh, Jagia specifically. Do this, it gives a quest. Or it is a quest. Kind of interesting. What is rules for jumping? Okay, jump vertically 3 feet. Yes, you can't jump that high. Okay, Bullfangos. There's some in 8. 8 and 10 have some. There's at least one here, which is good. Dead. Okay, easy combo. 1 out of 20. So I know there's some in 8. Are there any? There can be one in 11. I don't think there's any in 12. Okay, I mean, if there's Velociprey here, I don't think there's gonna be... There might be one over there, which there almost always is. Yes, this place is never gonna have anything. Okay, there are two, which is good. I was expecting only one. Having double the boars that I expected is a good result. These quests are such... 10 is already not a fun quest. 20 is where it gets kinda... I think any of these quests where it requires you to wait on respawns are... Whoops. Ooh, the jump attack. No, the second attack hit, so meaning the jump attack did not kill it in one. Oops. Oh, random drome. Not worth carving this. I like the drum. Velocidrome music. It's pretty good. Noble drum. Bullfangos. It's one of the more memorable songs for generic low tier monsters. I got that instead of jumping. The jump wastes time. Oh, still 11 away. I think it's better than the Banabras, though. At least they don't fly. I still haven't killed a Mothwine in this game. I haven't been given an excuse to yet. There's been no quests to kill them, which is weird. To me, they feel like the type of things like, oh, kill a Mothwine. Fairly basic quest. Unfortunate that a full... I think a full loop only got me 9. So if it's the same on both these following loops, I'm gonna have to do a third to get at least the last 2, and they haven't respawned yet, or they're never gonna respawn. I'm taking this as they haven't respawned yet, so I can go sit in zone 12 for like 1 minute and then go back down to 8. Unless this guy's respawned. This guy's already respawned. Not looking great for zone 8. Such a weird area. It's a lot of windows. Or doors. I guess they're all just little one cat large hidey holes. Is this a tunnel? Can't really tell. Don't think it is. I think it's just a pit. Oh, I gotta go. Check 8. I guess I check 8 and then go through 9. It's a real shame that they didn't respawn. Because if everything else spawns the exact same amount, I'll be able to get 7 more, which will put me at 16. For 2 full circles of this entire area, I'll have 16 out of 20. It's just such a silly design. Maybe horns. I forget what horns do. Because maybe horns summon stuff. The issue is if I search horns, it generally will get either monster parts or hunting horn. I think they weren't called horns. Maybe that's a different name. I guess I need to go through 4, 5, 6. That's the necessary path. Because the opposite direction is bad. At least they respawned here. I've left. I also haven't seen any burned husks, which is not ideal. Yeah, no bull bangos. Such a silly area. Hello. How's your rock climbing? 5 left. If 2 spawn in 8, that would be very nice. But I'm fairly confident they won't. I mean, 3 and 4 have a decent number. Yeah, these guys just don't respawn for whatever reason. The other ones are decent, though. Hello. 9 never had any, so I'm just gonna keep going. I'm not wasting more time harvesting these. Bad aiming. Or ideally should have respawned by now. There should be 3 if they all respawn. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. What a quest. It is, to account for the fact that it is a hub quest, so nominally it's meant to be done with other people. Although who does, other than with friends? I can't imagine people queuing is not the right word. People matchmake into Bullfango hunts. Such a weird... Everything about these quests are very odd to me. The back looks pretty uncomfortable in that attack stance. Probably needs some physical therapy to recover. Yeah, that was a Yukumo quest. More ingredients, that's kind of fun. They do have another quest for me, don't they? Another double Arzuros quest. Oh, but it's a village quest. Okay. I can get behind that. If it was another double Arzuros 2-star hub quest, it would have been very silly that they're duplicating double hunts and not just like duplicating Arzuros hunts at all. Bacon salami makes quiche? I need eggs. A pretty good health value. Terrible stamina. I guess this is a low tier recipe because diced steak is a 2-star hub reward, so it makes sense that it's not very good. Really shouldn't have expected anything more valuable than that. This is going to be a ticket. Still haven't used a single one of those. What do I want to do? I'll do the Renoplos. I think I'm gonna finish the first page today and then wrap up. It'll be 3 more large monsters, 2 super quick clears, and this quest. If I feel like doing more after, I might, but I'll probably stop. What is this quest? Oh, is it a Renoplos one that I have to turn in the ticket to finish this quest instead of it just ending for some reason? Yep, it's a Paw Pass ticket, which means that I'll have to kill 10 and then go back for some reason. Maybe there's a benefit, I don't know. It's just a weird mechanic. At least it's only 10. And there's a group of 4 here, so I only need 6 more. Shouldn't have to wait on respawns. Hitting its face does less damage than hitting the side, I assume. Wait, are these multi-carves and I'm only carving it once? Or is that just the body takes longer to disappear? I'm multi-carve. I should multi-carve. I carved them at all. I should carve them twice. I think the jump attack is worth it. It kills it in 2 instead of 3. Two seems likely. I can't picture 5. Oh, which is zone 5? I can picture 4, 7. I mean, 3, 2, 3, 4, 7, and 8. As well as 6, but I was just there. Can't picture 5. 3 often has Renoplos. I should have gone there. 5 is this one with the tent. Don't know why that's so forgettable. Oh, actually, there are often Renoplos in 9, I think. If I can get 3 and 3 and 3 and 9, that'd be great. But 2 here is fine. 2, 2, 2 wouldn't be too bad. Get 2 and 9, 2 and 10. Or by the time... Actually, probably should have gone through 9, 11, and 10 first. And I would have ended up with 3. Maybe 3 respawns fast enough. A large monster Renoplos would be interesting with their tail. What could they change to make it work as a large monster? Obviously a spiky tail. Bigger, maybe a big horn. It would just be a charging Bulldrum. It would be no different if it wanted to maintain the basic Renoplos identity, which there is no real identity, they just charge at you. Often some through here. Unfortunately, there are none. Which is annoying. Because they very easily could have had Renoplos spawn there and make this quest a little better. Ah, at least it's not Gargwa here. At least there's a couple of Renoplos here to make up for it. Oops. Yeah, they have a horn on their nose. Their ears are noteworthy. A large monster version of them could have like huge ears. Well, they could become like Dumbo. It could fly with its ears. That doesn't... That's too far-fetched even for Monster Hunter, I would say. Ear-based flight. Too far-fetched for a main game, Monster Hunter. Not too far-fetched for something like... Could exist on any... I'm trying to remember. Sorry. I think it's Frontier. Yeah. Frontier could have a monster that flies with its ears, like Dumbo. Because they have that creepy purple fish. Hi, young Kutku. Ooh, you're really small. That's a tiny Kutku. It's a small guy. Goodbye. 2007 was Frontier. Got into forward 5. Then no, Frontier G and Z or Z Zenith. Not even that old. I mean, Z. First appearance. They have a lot of monsters. Bokabadorumu. No idea what that name is. And I'm out of here. Bombardier Bogathoromu. Extreme individual. First introducing G9. Be pretty funny if they only gave 3 Paw Pass tickets. It'd be awful, but... Oh, you can just maybe grief. Probably not. If you deliver 1, I assume everyone leaves, so you don't really need 1 each. Because if someone takes 1 to attempt to prevent other people from leaving, they can't because someone else can take 1. But if 1 person delivers it, then it just goes. Is, I assume, why they make release 1 for every potential character or player. I guess there is no English name for monsters that were never released in an English game. Makes sense. Bogathoromu might, if it was an English release, might have had a different name. Oh, I have 2 Volvidons, don't I? Did pick Volvidon, right? Yes. Oh wait, is that Jurassic Frontier? Oh, cool. It's almost always been in the volcano. What is Zerureusu? Frontier G? Kind of a... Oh, that's just a Rathalos. What is a burst species? But it's definitely a weird... Rathalos. Reskinned with new skills and stuff, but still just a Rathalos. Which admittedly, as long as it behaves differently, that's all that really matters. It doesn't need to actually look that different. Bariagual is a Leviathan with a creepy face. Gravios. Talcanzamuza. Or Tai? It's an L, yeah. So many monsters that probably could be interesting to be brought back. Probably still don't need to be, but... Ooh, Burned Husk. If I were a Volvidon, where would I be? Zone 3. Oh, hello. That's Zone 7. I'm surprised. I guess it came from Zone 3. I'm hunting a Volvidon. That will then be followed by another Volvidon hunt. It does look different. So that's just bad. Very pale looking right now. Oh yes. Unfortunate start, but as long as I'm attacked too quickly, I'm fine. Good. Back broken already. Somehow I land on the other side. Always confusing. That hitbox is awful. It is expected, but it's still bad. Whatever, it's not gonna attack me. Rick-rack. I wonder if that means anything at all. Oh, you got saved. Good mount. I wonder how Volvidon changes in high rank in this game. Or G rank is actually more important than high rank. I think high rank Volvidon was whatever in Rise. But G rank was annoying. Or G rank. Master rank, G rank. I wonder what the system is. I wonder if it was always called Master rank or if it's just... It was traditionally called G rank. Let's just jump. Okay, why would it, I guess that's the role it does to make space. Was an action attack. This is why I don't like this monster, because it just runs away. Spending a lot of time jumping backwards. Why does it do that instantly? Fortunate. Very convenient. Mount. That sound effect is goofy. It's gonna be... Should be limping soon. Please walk past me. Thank you. Oh, it's out of energy. Or it just doesn't know how to aim. Okay. Guess you can't really expect a giant armadillo to be good at aiming. That's fine. Except that's not fine. That's a waste of time. Don't you dare run away. Oh, I should reload. I'm not gonna get anything done while it does that. Thank you for cooperating, Mr. or Mrs. Volvidon. This will be close. And I got it. A little off. I didn't think that would be enough. But I needed a few more. Sure. Bones. Monster fluid is good. Kelby horn, always good. A crown, didn't see what type. Please do another Volvidon real quick. Oh no, my new recipes means that the order of the recipes has changed. I hope I don't keep getting new recipes until G rank. I hope the last ones are high rank. Yeah, Volvidon. I'll have to capture it. Rough. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, it's Volvidon. Where is the Volvidon? Dunes. I do need... Ah, I don't. Because the hub provides. Where is it likely to be? I would assume not in the open desert. In the rockier areas feels more appropriate. I go from 5 to 8. Yeah, I'm correct though. Paintballs are one of those things that's easy to be annoying, but it's actually not that bad. gotten used to it. If I mess up, it's my own fault. I don't think it adds much, but I don't miss paintballs. I say as I play this after I did stuff without paintballs first. I don't think paintballs are necessary, but I think them existing is not actually as annoying as it feels like it could be. Very weak shell for a monster that's primary defense is probably its shell. Let me get stunned here. Yep, there's the stun. Probably. Oh, I didn't get lucky. Ooh, burned. Burned husk to grab. I hate the ground tremor puts the weapons away. Please don't. Thank you. There should be enough healing. Oop. Nice try. Okay. Not the worst. As long as I don't need the cold drink, it'll be good. I figured it would mount soon. Probably one of the easier mounts. Its main attempt to escape is that, and that's very delayed. Very slow to actually start. Trying to remove you from its back. Don't. I'm glad it moved away from the corner though. Good try. Lucky. A lot of back and forth on that attack. I wonder if there's any Volvidon variants. That shouldn't have done that. I know why it did, because it's a game. But it rolled to the left, I was to its right. Oh, that's a transition zone, I can't do anything here. But I wonder what a Volvidon variant could be. You could get a snow Volvidon. White shell, everything's the same, but they throw snow at you. They could release cold instead of bench. They could make an event quest with 3 Volvidons. One that's max size, one that's medium size, one that's smallest size. There's a lot of potential. What would represent a carrot? I guess the weapon. You could get a weapon that's a carrot styled longsword or something. Now how to represent the coal? No idea, actually. I guess just reference coal in the title of the quest? kind of sad the Volbidon went to zone. Oh, I have to capture. Ooh, I almost forgot. Ooh, it was good that it ran away. Because it's in capture range and I did not remember. I heard the sparkle. Where'd that come from? Paw print stamp. Must be for one of these guys or something. So just capture it. I think it was definitely limping. There's a chance that they get to zone 2 and then it instantly goes back to zone 3 to sleep, which would be frustrating. Monsters do that all the time. I was going to zone. It's not changing zones right now, at least. That's good. Please. You're going to zone 6? Sure. You can do that if you want. Good try. No sleep. What? I can't trap stuff here? Or do I have to break the one before to place another one? That's tedious. I guess I can understand why they don't want you to do that. I mean, there's no real logic to that. Like, what possible in-world logic is there for you can't have multiple traps down at once? It exists for game purposes, which is fine. Just doesn't. It's not obvious why it occurs. Mushrooms, I believe. Mulberry. Huh. I thought when those guys ate something, and you killed them, they gave, like, the mushrooms. Maybe it's a different creature. Glad I remembered to capture it. I would have killed it, and that would have been a huge waste of time. Ooh, that's a lot of burned husks. That's very good. 3 burned husks from my Palicos. Unearned. Unless I'm running Gathering Palicos still. Just by the fact that I should have switched off of Gathering a while ago for healing. Okay. Final hunt. There's a bunch there, a bunch there, a bunch there. It's gonna take a while. I do want to stop for today after this. I didn't even check where I'm hunting it. It's the Gendrome, so it's probably dunes. Yep. Gendromes will probably be in zone 10. This is not a hunt-a-thon. Okay, is it really not a... Oh, what? Okay, where's this Gendrome? I guess it was to my left. It was to my left. Can I hit? Nice. Good throw. Now it's up there, which is a waste of time. Oh, it actually jumped. Didn't make it up. Okay, one more. Mounted. I much prefer this mount system to Wyvern riding. Wyvern riding's neat, but I think Wyvern riding's a little bit tedious in later parts of the game. It's effective, but it's just slow and annoying. Even just the time it takes to ram into 3 walls. Even in the hub, it's still squishy. Let's just blast these guys with an energy charge. The hub Gendromes don't even have high HP. They're still super duper squishy. Which is incredibly funny to me. Boom, and if it was dead, that would have been great. Like, what a... That is easier to kill than a Conchu. Conchus would still die faster, but they would be annoying. No, I don't know where the last guy will be. Could be 5. Could be 4. Well, it can't be 4. Right now, there it is. Need to make sure that I paintball. Do a quick sharpen. I should have sharpened before I got here. Oh, dangerous. Now, of course, this is using over tier. This is using like Rathalos, Brachydios gear versus a super low tier monster. So it makes sense that it's super squishy, but it's still a funny result. That it really dies just as quickly as it did in the village, despite it being a hub quest. It is 2, so that each individual one is squishier because of it, but I didn't get the tail. I'm gonna clip the tail at the end there. Kelby? Or Gendrome? Gendrome. I should wait a second, let it sleep. Pretty grim place to sleep. Still hit. Not ideal, but it worked enough. That. Oh, paralysis. paralysis. What a goofy monster. They don't scale. The hub doesn't actually. Low rank hub does not scale as aggressively as I would have thought. That was a decent final hunt. It was quick. It for today. Those bug quests took it out of me. These were both pretty awful. I probably should have only done one today. Then I might have done 2 or 3 other quests. But they're out of the way. They're done. And I only have 20 Iapray, 20 unique mushrooms, 20 Jagia, and 20 Blongos, 20 Conchu, 8 Piscine livers. There's not as many terrible quests to do. So these 2 that I'm gonna have to check off, those are for the end. I should be able to finish it tomorrow, maybe. I won't be able to finish the Prowlers tomorrow. But the rest are doable. So I will be stopping here for today. Hope you have a nice day. Bye-bye.